Make sure you're talking to the mic. Anyways, we're back at it again. It is me, your host, Saint Nave. As always, my co-host, my brother Bradwick. Welcome back. This is the Hidden Sound Pod. I totally forgot to say that. Yeah. This is the Hidden Sound Pod.
We're here.
Follow us. Make sure you follow us. Tell your friends about us. Tell your mom and your dad about us.
Yes, I'm sure they would want to hear about anime.
They would.
Yes.
Spread the great gospel. For those, welcome back from Halloween. Was that all you were? No, you were a coach.
Yeah, I was Eric Taylor from Friday Night Lights.
That is not
somebody knows who that is.
For a hot second, I thought it was also anime theme. And I was like, wait a second. It's not anime theme.
No.
All right, never mind. Anyways, this episode, we're having a little fun topic. But before we get into that, we are going to get into Comment Watch, which I only plugged this comment because I wanted to say I told you so. So a few weeks ago, we had a tier list where we were looking at best openings, and we had a disagreement about FMA.
Yeah, this person is wrong. Also,
I say the FMA original opener is better than Brotherhood, and you say no.
No, yeah, it's not.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
No, that is the incorrect answer. My man, hey, it's Jay. Correct. Good job. That is the correct answer.
Hey, Jay. No.
100%. So that's why I included it.
No, it is a good song. I think FMA Brotherhood opening one is much better.
Wrong. Okay. But though that might be one of my favorite episodes. Because I was so distraught that we were not on the same page.
Yeah, I was like, we were not on the same page.
God.
I was like, man.
But the shows right now, we should do a best openings of the year. Because like all the shows this year, that's not true. Not all the shows. But like a lot of the shows this year had really good openings.
Yeah,
Don is.
Don is.
Were you caught up with that?
No, I've been watching this episode too. I may watch a couple more episodes though.
Okay.
Before we talk about it.
Yeah, I need to
make sure I don't have to watch the entire series before we start watching something.
And then we forget about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want to catch up because it was a really good first episode, so cool. And yeah, and I'm watching One Piece.
Yes.
I keep saying this, but
you'll catch up in a few years.
No, I'm gonna commit to binging it these next few weeks. I'm going to commit finally.
All right.
All right. So up to for the news. So do you want to start with, all dystopian working condition news, or do you want to start?
What is this expulsion?
Wait,
what?
Wait, so
Bandai? Not
so. This is anime tangential news. So Bandai, notable for games and anime games. So the headline is Bandai Namco accused of using expulsion rooms in quotes to pressure staff to quit following game cancellations. So basically, have you seen Silicon Valley?
No, I did not see that.
Oh, okay. There's an episode in like season 1 that kind of touches on this, like in the tech world. But basically, according to the article, Japan has really stringent or really worker-friendly laws.
Yeah.
So it makes it hard to quit people, to fire people. And so companies engage in certain tactics to get you to quit.
Leave. Yeah.
So they put you in rooms that are supposed to, I guess, put shame on the worker. and I guess through this Japanese culture, you don't want to put shame, I guess, on yourself or your family, so you just quit, take the high road. That's funny. I would just sit there and just do no work.
I'm not
You're not going to fire me. You're going to fire me. I'm not quitting,
So the article says, in the past, employees whose roles became redundant but couldn't be dismissed were designated as part of the Matagi Wazaku, or tribe that sits by the windows.
Yo, put me in the tribe. Look, that's a solid deal. You don't have the balls to fire me. I'm going with my tribe by the windows. That's awesome.
I hate that these job-related things are now funny. It's like
it's like what is,
tribe that sits by the windows.
Yeah, so that's and I don't think that they're the only company that practices this, but since they've worked on some, I think they worked on the Naruto game and the One Piece franchises. That's why I wanted to include them. It says nearly 100 workers have resigned since being transferred to this room.
Actually, what this is actually not the tribe that sits by the windows, because the expulsion rooms don't have windows.
That's oh no.
So this is like solitary confinement.
Oh no.
So it's not, you can't like look out. So you just can't be just looking out the window. You have to like look at the walls. So
oh no. Oh. So it says this approach is not uncommon in Japan, where labor laws are stringent, coupled with the societal norms followed in the country, make it extremely difficult for companies to outright fire workers. Yeah, and in the past, employees whose roles became redundant, like you said, they got put by the windows.
Oh my god!
So yeah, so fun
that's
news.
Fun. That's great.
Dystopian news.
Dystopian news of the week.
I mean,
Oh god.
So
oh no, windowless room. Quit. No, I have to stay.
Yep. You want more weird news? Dystopian of sorts. So Crunchyroll accused of throwing away fan mail addressed.
I did hear about this.
So David Wald, what is he known for? Attack on Titan, Fairy Tail, Akame ga Kill. So basically, he took the X to basically say, and I'm quoting here: "If you sent me anything, Kara Funimation or Crunchyroll in the last 5 years, I apologize. I didn't get it. I learned yesterday that Crunchyroll opened my private mail, threw away your letters, and passed out any included items to their staff." Oh,
that is.
Oh, that is. Woo,
that is crazy. That is absolutely insane.
That is so unhinged. That is so.
Oh my god,
that's unhinged.
All right, so he was in Fairy Tail. If you've ever seen, he was Gajeel. I remember I saw some of Fairy Tail. But he played him in an Attack on Titan. I could have sworn. I think he played Hannes.
Okay.
If you're wondering who he is, but yeah, I did hear about. That's crazy. They just open your personal mail. Just like, well, he doesn't care.
Oh, so he has a follow up tweet. He goes, "Dear fellow workers at Crunchyroll," he's mask off.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care anymore.
Below is a photo of the complete contents of one of the packages addressed to me that was opened and distributed to employees. If you ended up in possession of any of it, I would very much like it returned to me. Jeez, it's like, so from the picture here, it looks like what, fan art or something, or
yeah, that might have been
fan art. Some of it is it's kind of hard to tell.
That is. I wonder why.
Stickers.
I do wonder why they opened it.
All right, I'm gonna be, if I have to be so forgiving that it hurts. Maybe because he's a voice actor. He's working with studios, right? He probably has no direct relation with Crunchyroll, unless they produce the show, kind of like what's that show you watched a few where the guy turns in Soul Leveling, right? But didn't Crunchyroll have a hand in that?
Yeah. I think it did.
Or any project, it's short of any project that they have direct control over. I would imagine he has no direct relationship with Crunchyroll. So I'm guessing they get the mail and it's like, well, he don't really work here. So
yeah, I wonder if this is like, if this happens to more than one voice actor, that they get stuff sent to them and they just open it. If this is only happening to him, I'm like, does somebody hate you at Crunchyroll?
Well, I mean, also too,
I hope, but because that's just a weird thing. Let's just open this guy's mail. And
yeah, I mean, but like, look at it this way. Imagine someone sending Millie Bobby Brown fan mail for Stranger Things, and it goes right to Netflix. Like, I guess you could have HR find her. She must be in the system somewhere.
Yeah, but the only thing I think of is something security related. That's probably the only thing I can think of.
Right, but then
Other than that, it's like, why are you opening this guy's mail?
Or what should happen is they should return the sender. You know, that's
What
should
happen.
That's if you can't get it to him, you have to return the sender. That's what really should be happening. But yeah, that is unhinged. Yo, Crunchyroll, that is wild.
Let's open his mail.
That's absolutely. Have they commented?
I didn't see anything.
So many noted the potential legal implications of mishandling private mail, the lack of response from Crunchyroll, which Walt confirmed by mentioning that his email to the company on this matter had gone unanswered, added to the fans, to people's frustration in the matter. Yeah, that's wild. So I don't think they responded yet. So God. That's fun. Yeah. All right, and that concludes dystopian news. Yeah. We have other news though. So we have. I had included this. Both Arcane seasons cost $250 million to make, making it one of the most expensive animated series ever created. I consider it anime, kind of. Some people don't. You don't think so?
It's close.
All right, that's the question for y'all. Is Arcane anime?
Yeah, it's Arcane anime. It's close. It's like yeah.
I want it to be so bad. Have you seen? You saw season 1?
I saw season 1.
Fantastic.
Is season 2 out?
Yes, I think it's out. Yeah. At least it's been produced, and so if you look at the,
I know season 2 got leaked. Apparently,
it got leaked. Maybe it's not out yet.
I sworn.
I kind of want to watch it for this show. It's just a little bit longer because each episode is an hour long. But the fights at the But I believe it costs that much. So the breakdown is season 1 production was $80 million. Season 2's production was $100 million. And then you add for season 1 $60 million in marketing costs, right? But there's some debate about whether or not, from a financial standpoint, if it is making its money back or if it's worth it. I don't even care. Like, I'll watch it again if it means it's going to add to the to making more things like that. The detail, the fighting was fantastic.
They must be making money off of it, especially after season 1, if they're going to renew it. And then they put more money into it for season 2. So they have to be making a lot of money because it is from League of Legends.
Yeah.
So they already have like a base already of fans with that. So it kind of helps putting that much money into it if you know you're going to make money back off of that in games and stuff like that.
Sometimes use advertise and market just for awareness. And I haven't played it, League of Legends, but partly because I don't have time to play games, but I remember watching and going, I might want to play this. This is pretty cool. But yeah, big budget. We might cover it. Season 1 was fantastic.
Yeah, it was. Really
I might rewatch season 1 to prep for season 2, which is crazy.
Yeah. I definitely would need to watch season 1 again.
Last but not least, Attack on Titan, the Last Attack movie, will feature a new post-credit scene. Reddit did not like this.
Somebody said, "Oh my God, let it die."
And I'd argue one of the best parts to Attack on Titan's ending was the post-credit scene. Like I don't even.
They didn't need another one. That was fine. It's like, hey, it's gonna start over again. All right, cool. That's fine.
They could put it on ice for a few years and then bring a new series from the future.
Yeah,
I do think that post-credit scene was absolutely fantastic. I wouldn't mind seeing one of the what happens when the future comes, right?
Yeah.
What I don't want to see a prequel. I absolutely do not want to see a prequel.
No, I don't want to. I'm not really. I'm fine with it just ending and them not doing anything else ever again because nobody knows how to do that anymore. It's like nobody knows how to just, hey, let's just have this thing and then that's it. We don't need anything else. Though I don't mind them combining it. I that's fine. I'm cool with them saying, hey, let's combine all the final parts real quick and just make it one long thing.
Yeah.
But they didn't really need a new post-credit scene. It's like, hey guys.
I don't see. I like world building where it's like, okay, let's take Naruto, right? I'm sure there was ninjas doing ninja things in the Cloud Village, just away from whatever was happening in the Leaf Village. Yeah. I like things like that. I think you can do something with a story that's completely separate. You know who did a good job of this? You already know what's coming. Steins Gate. But that is the perfect we want an excuse to make a sequel, and it already baked into the show was a thing that already happened and you knew it already happened.
Yeah.
It was done so well.
I think this is my guess. They're gonna have a post-credit scene, and they're gonna have something that could tease something just to test the waters. If
I know. That's why I still
hey, maybe.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Maybe we can make more. That's what they're probably gonna do. This is what
they already set it up. They could literally just go, "We're gonna be quiet for 5 years."
Yeah,
and we're just gonna don't even tell us to make no announcements. Just do it on your own time. Sketch out a new story, right?
Yeah.
And then in 5 years from now, be like, "Oh, look, remember that original post-credit scene?"
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be in the future. We've contrived some reason for there to be Titans.
Yeah, hey, this guy and his dog fell in, so we gotta start. We gotta start it over.
Right. So, and then I would even be interested if they focus on the end of the world, because the world, like, everyone like dies at the end, right?
Yeah. No. There's nobody left from. They had like build up a civilization, then they had war, and then like
season 1 could be the build up to the war. Season 2 can be the war. Can be the war. Season 3 could be, we everything's been blown up, right? And with that girl, it can be the star of 3 to 5. Boom, there you go. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Season 1 and 2 is the future, and then 3, 4, and 5 will be the girl.
Were you talking about with the dog?
At the end, right, with the dog.
Oh yeah. They'll probably whatever they do, they have to stop the cycle. I'm guessing.
Right. What I'm saying is, so in the post-credit scene, it was it built up to the future, the skyscrapers, the airplanes, and and then the world collapses. Yeah. I'm saying you could do a season 1 and 2 of that.
Oh, that whole sequence.
Yeah, of the future.
Oh.
And then season 3 is the new girl.
They're not gonna do. No, they'll probably start with the new person.
I don't want that.
You know what? I'm sure they'll listen to you. They're like,
because I feel like
somebody's watching this.
You start with the girl. It's just gonna make them just. Because I feel like with the future, it'll force. I feel like starting with the girl leaves too much room to do too many things. Start with the future. It'll force them. I feel like to narrow some of the scope, and then. Like
I don't know. I did. It's one of those things. They're gonna start with the person who start. They're gonna start with the
See, I don't want that. Start with start in the future. Cause my thing is they're gonna want to build up to something exciting too.
But yeah, there's gonna be the same thing though. It's like Aaron, hey, I got powers, and they gotta do. Oh, this person, blah 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 blah. And it's like might want to start like actually with the person who originated. I don't know. That's how I think they might do it. Even though we don't even know what they're doing, we're just guessing.
If they start with the girl, I want it to be a grounded series, and I feel like they're gonna be like, but Captain Levi flew across the sky with missing a leg and took out Zeke. We got to do that again, right? It's like no, everyone's dead.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna.
So I feel like they're gonna just go a little too wild. But all right, anyway.
But yeah, Reddit seems like all right. We don't need
let this anymore. This story is It's like near perfect. Don't ruin it.
Oh wait, almost forgot.
What?
I could save it. The One Piece fan letter.
Oh yeah. So you saw it. Yeah. So what is it? Is okay. Apparently, I can't know what it is because it's post time jump. So was it that good?
If I went in with no expectations, I would have been blown away. It was really good. It was a special. Basically. It's called One Piece fan letter. It's loosely based off of the anime adaptation of a One Piece novel called.
God, I hate these fans so much.
Called Straw Hat Stories from like 2017. It's an anime adaptation based off of that. So can't spoil it. So basically, One Piece fans, there's a big arc that happens.
Can't tell me.
Near the end of part 1. And leading into the time jump and stuff, and immediately after the time jump. So basically, there's this girl who's a fan of Nami of the Straw Hats, and she wants to send her a letter. She looks just like Nami too, and so basically, it's showing like this one random girl and these 2 Navy soldiers who you don't even know their names, and they're showing their perspective of the chaos that's happening on these arcs, these two arcs that they show. And it's a really cool story, and it has like some of the background story of the two soldiers. It's only 25 minutes. Background stories of the two soldiers and how they survived in one of the arcs. And then there's one girl saying that she likes the Straw Hats and likes Nami and wants to send her this letter and stuff. And they have basically all these little Easter eggs throughout the show for like the fans of the show that've been seeing it for years and stuff like that.
God, it sounds like garbage.
And
I'm catching up.
So basically, this episode, so what they did was they did not reuse the animation from that arc. They just kind of redid it and made it more up to date, and it looked really, really, really good. And the action was good too. And the director was her name is Megumi Ishitani, and she's been directing and doing the storyboards for a few episodes for the past few years. Like only like 5, or I think she's done the storyboard for 7 and directed 5 of those episodes. And a lot of fans liked her work to this point, and they want her to do more episodes. But she said, like, well, it takes a lot of work to do these episodes, so that's why she hasn't done more. But had I gone into it with no expectations, I'm like, man, this thing is really, really good.
Someone said it is the world's best filler episode.
They call it a special, but yeah, it's like it was so good. It was like, you got to put this in the canon. That's how good it was.
I've heard a number of times people were like in the comments were like, oh my god, no, this is the single greatest filler they've ever seen. Like
it's 25 minutes and it's just like gets to the point. It's like you don't even know the characters' names, but you're just like, oh, I kind of like these characters and stuff. So and it's good.
Right, you heard it here first.
It's good.
Certified good. Okay.
I was like, I can't provide any details because I can't spoil anything, but.
I'm catching up.
The only names that they bring up are the Straw Hat Pirates. Then that's it. You don't know who anybody else is,
and they're never gonna come back. I mean, like
now since it's been good, now it's well received. They may who knows? They may bring them in.
Interesting. All right.
But it was good. It was good.
The novel, was it written by the original author or no?
Somebody probably, because you know how things get popular and they want to make novels for and stuff like that. But yeah.
All right. That's, you heard it here first. You're saying we're on the bandwagon. Hidden Sound Pod.
I was like, man, this is good.
All right. I'm gonna. God. Okay. Yeah. This is I'm 100% catching up. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, One Piece fan letter apparently deserves its top spot of the year on MAL. Cool. Yeah. All right. So, given all the fun of I'm here to bring the mood down. Now, yes. We're gonna do today's topic a little bit different. We're gonna do be a little controversial. Our topic today is black anime characters. Oh boy!
Just look at the first character. I'm like, we're wasting no time getting to the worst one. Black anime characters. Now time for the worst.
No. I have I have 3 categories. Black card, so they 100% are black. Not black, but honorary black card. So they're black approved. We're okay. We've taken them in, right? Yeah. And then, that's racist. So we'll start.
There's somebody's name that I can tell is pretty bad.
But
we'll get to it.
We'll start with Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. So Piccolo, he has often been, if you search like TikTok and YouTube, everyone's like, yo, he's wearing a wave cap. So even though he is what is the race of Piccolo in Dragon Ball?
God, what is it?
What they call him again?
Dragon Ball fans probably yelling this right now, like this thing.
Anamakian? Am I saying that wrong?
I'm afraid to say it. We're gonna get yelled.
I know. I don't remember being pronounced that way. I remember being pronounced.
Guys, is it Namekian?
Namekian.
Is it Namekian?
It's Namekian.
Tell me it's Namekian. Please tell me I'm not saying this wrong.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I don't care. I'm sticking to it. Namekian.
Namekian.
Just great. But straight up, I'm like, I co-sign that. So he gets the he gets that. Oh, and look at that drip. Oh, that's five-star drip. Yeah,
I remember watching the Frieza saga, and it was like, we gotta wait for Piccolo to fight Frieza. I was like, yeah, and then he lost. That was so bad.
Yeah, no, he's cool. He has Pia's hammer pants. You know what I mean?
He always looked pretty cool.
Little wave cap. You know, super cool looking cape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he always looked pretty dope.
Rocking the 1990s bald rapper thing.
Oh yeah,
it has a wave cap with no hair. So he gets not black, but honorary black card approved.
There you go. Yeah.
Next we'll do Brock from Pokemon. Now Brock,
sexual harasser to the highest order.
Yeah.
To the highest order.
That's right.
He is.
All right, Brock is a sex pest. I don't think I want him on the team.
He's Nurse Joy and Officer Judy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Straight.
Why is he doing that to a cop?
I know. Pokemon's diddler. This is. Oh my God.
It's like.
I mean, he's also abusing his power. He's leader of a gym. He basically has his own record label.
I'm surprised, there was no investigation.
I don't want him on the team. I don't want him on the... I was going to say, he's already a little tan, you know, if anything, he's mixed, but
did his father leave him?
Oh, God. He did? I don't want him on the team.
Remember didn't he take over for the gym because his dad left?
Really?
Something like that?
That's the stereotype.
Then, remember the episode, with the early episode when Ash went to go face Brock in the gym, and then that old guy was with it, oh, you going to the gym or something like that, and it's like, I'm really Brock's father or something like that.
Oh, really?
I think that's how
I don't like it. Now he's being a stereotype. I don't like it. And he's also a sex pest.
They don't have any Pokemon, right? You know, and the
you're harassing a cop. I don't like the. Oh God, but I mean, aesthetically though. He does look black. When I was younger, I thought he was black.
Yeah, I always thought he was black.
I don't like him. But God, I guess no.
Can't say honorary for him if he's
no. I'm kicking him out the club for
for
his behaviors.
Yeah,
I don't like it. He probably should be in, but we're trading him away in Diddy. So, next we'll do Scar. Now Scar isn't black. He's technically Middle Eastern.
Yeah, they're Middle Eastern.
Yeah, so maybe he's in our fourth category. You know, brown skin. You know, but not necessarily.
Person of color.
Yeah, but he's anime POC.
Yeah.
So, also he's the quintessential one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter.
Oh yeah.
You know, I didn't like the in the show. The one thing about FMA was he was meant in position to be the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
And it's he had to change his ways to become a good guy.
Yeah.
But I was basically blew up his whole town. His whole country got blown up.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
I know. He's that's what's gonna happen.
So, but I do think, generally speaking, it wasn't a caricature, you know. So I'll give him...
that was one of the good things about it.
All right, Mr. Popo. I mean, quite clearly, that's racist. Now, in researching,
wasn't there something I forgot?
There's this movement to make it sound like there were other influences for making Mr. Popo. Shut up. No, he is. Yeah. They're using blackface, what they call coon caricature design aesthetics to make his character.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, just all. Yeah, and so they try to say that, Game Theorist, early episode when I was looking for talking points for this episode, I found one of the oldest Game Theorist episodes.
Yeah,
and they low key try to say it's not real. It is based off of other things. I'm like, nope. It's just full stop.
Because they were trying to when what's his face died, the creator of Dragon Ball. when he died, people were kind of bringing the whole Mr. Popo thing up, and then people were trying to like, no, he was doing. I'm like, wow, this is.
I mean, I'm not saying he. Like, here's the thing: we're influenced by our surroundings. Because he made one bad character. I'm not saying.
I think also at the time, if you're not around certain people or you see certain things, it's like you think that's what it is. Yeah. Still not great. It's like, dude, like this is not good, but yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. But they painted him blue in the American Funimation version of this, which to me not any better. Like, look at this.
That's
the
not
blue version.
The blue version.
He's wearing a turban. Like, why is he wearing a turban?
Yeah, that's not good.
And parachute pants. At least make him look cool. And the reason why, to me, it was blatantly him taking, like, I don't. Okay, I would almost put it in the same vein as like when white folks or black people, for that matter, wear like Native American headdresses. Oh, because it looks cool, right?
Yeah.
He probably said, "Oh, this looks fun," right? And then he also, in the Japanese version, apparently, and he speaks in like real stupid, like, it was not English, but he speaks very like adolescent, like, and in the American version of Dragon, and then the dub, they make him sound very sophisticated,
right?
So no, he definitely took inspiration from that stuff. He probably thought it was funny and silly, as a lot of people do, and not know the history behind it. Right. But still, it's that. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad person, so don't come for me. Yeah, it's
still like, he's not a bad person, but it's still not great.
Yeah, like when Stefani wore a Native American headdress in one of her videos, right? Yeah. And like, I'm not saying she's a bad person. It's just know that you shouldn't do it, right? And that's kind of what this is to me, right? Yeah. The show still slaps, like, like it's still a classic. It's just, and the reason why I think he kind of knew what was happening because of the character of Killa in DBZ. This guy, who's also Killa is a really is like a actual black character in DBZ. Like he also has the lips. Yeah, so it's like, and more than one anime does this, where they get a black character and they have to put the lips on him, right? Yeah. And then in the dub, he sounds like whatever stereotypical black person there is in the dub. I just gotta play you
like Mr. T or something like that.
I mean, basically, I'm about to play you his character real quick, and it sounds so cartoonish for a cartoon. Here you go. Yo, that's incredible. Yo, like, what? Why does he sound like this? Wait, one more time.
I don't know. He's changed so much since the last time he fought. Yeah.
Like that. Yo, like
I can't imagine. One, is the voice actor black or white?
Like the voice actor for Killer lost his black card. We got.
It's who's directing them, so I'm not gonna blame the.
No, you say I can't do this role, bro. Your black card is gone if you're black. Like, that's inexcusable.
Yeah, that's No, I'll say no. There was something like that. They will probably direct him to tell him to do that. So that's the sad part of. Yeah, he's white.
He's white. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll never blame the actor. I think the director probably. was like,
it was a different time, so
just sound black.
Oh my god! Wait,
I imagine a white voice actor back then. You know what black people do. Come on.
Oh my god!
You know black people on the TV. He's probably like, what am I doing?
Yeah. And for that matter, we'll jump to Jinx, the Pokemon.
You know what? When I saw that name, I was like, oh yeah.
Jinx was another one where I'm just like,
Was that for like to be like with Miss Cleo or something?
They should just call. Look at it. Look, and then like I don't even know what's worse. It's like even changing it. I'm just kind of like,
why
is it always purple? They always go purple. It's like,
was it originally black?
Yeah. Oh, you know that?
No.
That's the original. Yeah. No. When I was man, you may have been too young because I was in 6th grade, and then when it came out, I remember being like, oh, I mean, I didn't know any better, but I remember when they changed it, and like this. Like if you pro tip to all the animators out there who are animating and need to fix an old like sketchy racist-ish thing, if you're gonna do it, it's not even the blackness, which is also bad, it's the freaking lips. Like the lips is what gives it away. Like fix the lips and the eyes, right? Like, and then you can probably get away with the purple ain't doing nothing. Like, ain't doing nothing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's bad, right?
Oh.
Like,
why do they insist getting on the darkest crayon they can possibly find?
Yo,
it's like, dude, just get the black crayons.
Like, it's once again, it's like, look, I'm sure I see these things and like, oh, we'll take this art style, you know. But it's like, look. Once you find out what it really is, then don't do it. So that's also in the that's racist, right? Not that you had any bad intentions. I'm not saying that you probably didn't know because they're Japanese animators, right? They wouldn't know our. But man, all right. Here goes a good example.
Yeah.
All right. Unruly A in Killer B. Unruly A, hard, good pet, hard, black heart. I love Unruly A, right? The Raikage.
Oh, I forgot what his name was. Oh yeah, I thought like design wise they were good.
Design wise they were cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Until you
the rapping. Stop the fucking rapping, right? Stop it. Because it's not even the first black character that's rapped in anime, right? I remember and we'll have this category later, but like random side characters that just have to be.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, designs were cool. I don't even mind the cornrows, right? As long as you don't do that stereotype. Right now, the whole thing with all the black characters in like gaming and media.
It's the Killmonger.
It's a Killmonger cut, right?
Look, yeah.
Didn't mind the blonde. I thought the blonde hair was a cool touch. I was like, oh great. Oh, he's rapping.
It's like we're getting closer.
I was like Naruto, you're so close, like so close, right? Like, cause I'm not. Cause what it is like. If you're gonna design a black character, just design them the way like to the same designs as everyone else.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to try to figure out our culture, but once you start rapping, that means that you're thinking about the culture, right? It's like just make them ninjas in the world. Like you don't have to have them rapping because he's the only person. No one else is rapping in the universe. They don't even have boombox. Like why is he rapping?
Yeah, that was really
like
weird. I was like,
there's no like story-based reason for him to be rapping, all right?
No.
But anyways,
outside of like him and Naruto like doing the pound or whatever, that's just about it. So the rapping doesn't need to,
So Unruly A and Killer B Unruly A, yay. Killer B gets a definite black card with a slight, that's racist. Stop it. Why? There's no reason for it. But for that matter, the Cloud Village as a whole, Darui, who was the other black guy, one of the other black characters that were but just the village as a whole, thumbs up.
They did good.
I like good job, Naruto.
Even though like we gotta put black characters in the show.
No, but it was a whole village.
But it worked out.
No, it was a whole village.
Yeah, it was a whole
village. No,
because it was there was like standard anime characters and suddenly black people show up. That's why I'm laughing. But the design they did a really good job.
And they were integral to the plot. They were it wasn't like they were just there to be there.
They weren't just
they were integral to the plot, right? No, aside from the rapping, fantastic job. I had to put Huey and Riley black card. Love it.
That automatic.
Like that is like if you're in Japan, I don't know if it's going to translate over. A lot of it will translate over correctly, but if you can speak English and you're in Japan, Boondocks is fantastic. If you want to understand like black culture and black in America.
Yeah.
Even Uncle Ruckus. I have no but still. All right, Usopp from One Piece. Why if people consider him black?
Yes.
I don't understand.
I don't know either. But I'm like, you know what? Okay.
As a person who's only seen the first 80 episodes, I'm like,
I can see him as
like a Piccolo kind of a
not like a Piccolo. He's not as cool as Piccolo, even though he's a coward. But he's black.
Interesting. If he said it, you're a resident One Piece expert.
Yeah, I will say that he is black
until I catch up.
Yeah.
I mean he has nappy hair, so I guess I'll give it to him. Like,
well, one of the funniest characters in the show too.
Really?
Yeah, he's
and the first like
the Japanese voice actor who does him. I don't know how he still has like vocal cords at this point. It is like I don't know how he's able to speak. That's how crazy his character is.
You know, he has a Frodo. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Fine. But his nose is too thin. It has to be wider. But he does have cool hair. He does have black hair. Okay, fine. He's honorary black. I'm at the point now. I'm also scared to just Google One Piece. Like pictures.
Yeah.
The design. I'm like, I haven't seen this. Is the design super cool?
Yeah, that's why I get scared with Googling stuff. I'm in the middle of catching up with.
All right. So Usopp, you get to stay black.
Yes.
My favorite black character, Onyokopon. Onyokopon. First of all,
yeah,
fantastic design. Right?
No, yeah, no, I like him. I liked him.
Also, least black name you could have ever thought of. Like, I don't even know where I have to even like give them props because it's like that's some black shit just to have a random ass name.
Yeah, I liked him. I like Onyokopon.
Had a good haircut. Like, I liked it because. Probably mainly because of the design. Like he had a fade. Look at that.
Did he?
Oh well, not in the manga. Well, even in the manga too. Look at that. He's a fade on the side and a crispy lineup. Like, and they gave him lips, but not like in a ignorant ass way.
Yeah,
you know, like
it wasn't the stereotypical.
If I go to Eren Yeager, like he has lips of sorts, but like they do it in a way where I'm like, no, he actually looks like someone like they technically gave lips to the black character.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, this is how a black character would look if you're gonna he looks like he matches the design frame of the rest of the characters on the show.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Freaking my man Killa looks like a clown. And Mr. Popo actually is a clown. Like, but this dude looks like, he belongs in the world. One of the things that I was reading about, which is true, is like he comes from a different country. That
he does.
There's no time. Oh, you can do a whole bit on that country, in the black country of Attack on Titan, if you will.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You know,
yeah.
And he's also not like some tribal person. He's just a regular dude in the world, right?
Yeah, he's like everybody else.
5-star black hair all the way. Nice fade. Best fade in anime. Best haircut.
He probably does have the best haircut. That is a good.
I mean,
someone understood like
someone understood the assignment.
Yeah.
Also, Afro from Afro Samurai.
I think I saw that. I totally forgot what it was about. I remember I saw it many years ago.
I mean, it's also voiced by Samuel
Jackson.
So you have to give him the black.
Yes,
card.
that's automatic.
Automatic.
Before the series even starts.
I'm still good, right?
Yeah, you're still
all
good.
right. Yeah, no, automatic black card. Nothing else to be said. But I'm also too great character design. Iconic character design, and the intro was pretty. Look at that! Oh, fire!
Yeah.
Oh no, spot on.
Yeah.
You know, a few more here. I didn't see Bleach, but Konami Tosin.
Yeah, that's automatic black card.
And how about
he had a great part. Well, his drip was pretty good on actually all the character designs on Bleach were really, really good. But the part two design that he had, because he's blind, so he couldn't see. I don't know about the hair though. I don't know how.
Yeah, that hair is. I mean, look, he's just existing. I'm look. As long as you ain't doing something crazy, I'm happy.
Because basically, he's a kind of a good guy in the first 50 episodes when you first go to Soul, the Soul Society or whatever, and then you find out he's working with Aizen. And the crazy thing about his fight at the end, when he dies, like in his ultimate form, he was able to see, and then part of the 13 Corps Guard Squad or whatever, he was friends with one of the other captains, so he was mad at him for betraying the group. So when the friend kills Chosen, he was like, "Oh, like you can see, but you're as blind as ever," or something. I was like, "Oh, snap!" It was a good line. People know what I'm talking about. but anyway, Black Card.
All right. We'll give it there. Coffee from Bebop.
That's just
I just don't like the.
Why is her name Coffee?
I know that was my. I was
why
like,
is her name Coffee? I was like, yeah.
I don't remember if it had anything to do with the plot. She's only in there for one episode, but I have to watch it again. It's been too long.
Yeah,
I was like, I mean, I like that they did like a Jackie Brown style, but I was like, you didn't have to. No, but I'll give it a pass. We'll just do one more Bleach person. Who's this Francesca Rose?
Oh, I think she was a villain. Yeah, she's black.
Okay, they didn't mess up. Okay.
I think. What's her name?
Francesca Rose.
Oh, this character. Yeah.
Bleach. I was going through a few. There's also Yuruchi, Shina, whatever. Like they
Yoruichi?
Yoruichi,
she's black.
Yeah,
she was a character. She was the character that was a cat, and then she was in that form for a while, and then she was actually.
I didn't get past the first half of the episode, but I give her I give Bleach a pass. They have a lot of good. They're just black. Don't worry about it, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to Bleach because they actually just they're just black. That's it. There's no big
because they had Chad who was Hispanic, and they didn't really. I don't think I have to check it again, watch it again, but they had him be Spanish and stuff like that, but it didn't seem too
right. They don't get too
wrong with it. Like they didn't do anything weird with it. Basically.
Yeah, so good job, Bleach, for not being weird with your minority characters. I don't know why I included Storm. It's not anime, but I was like, iconic.
Yeah, you can't.
Even though, iconic black character. But the last one I wanted to talk about is Miguel from Jujutsu Kaisen.
I forgot.
My only issue is that he's kind of cannon fodder. So if you look up, he was at the end of, I think it was the movie.
Was it the movie?
Zero, and he was talking with. He was kind of cannon fodder. He was he in like Kenya or something at the end of one of the.
I thought he was in another country, wasn't he?
Yeah. After one of the, I gotta watch it again. But
yeah, I do not remember.
He wasn't in that much, but I liked him. I thought he was pretty cool.
I don't remember him. I remember the character, but I forgot what he did.
He has a cool little LL Cool J hat on, little Kango.
That is
a Kango that's driven to the side.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
But it's nonsense though. He's all swole, and then Gojo comes up and is like, "Do the purple rain." Just like you're too powerful.
Yeah, it's like now he doesn't matter anymore.
Like nothing matters. You fight Gojo, nothing happens. Nothing matters.
No.
Anyways. But somehow season 2 is incredible. I have no idea how they pulled that off.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Anyways. All right, so that is our episode for Yo, That's Black.
That's black, guys.
No, I wanted to look at these characters because I was like, a lot of times they'll make so the one thing I hate in a lot of older anime, it's like random. They'll have a completely just regular anime cast, and then out of nowhere you're like, why is there a character with big lips out of nowhere? Death Note did this. Remember?
Was it one of the kidnappers?
One of the kidnappers. It's a side scene and she's an LA character, and then it's a big lipped black. And I'm like, why? Like they stay doing this with random side black characters, like nowhere else in the show, and they added one.
I will say they're getting a little bit better with the design. They're getting better.
Oh,
with
they're getting
the
great
design.
with it now.
But if you go back to like
Woo.
before maybe 2010, it's like you're gonna see some weird stuff.
What else was bad?
FMA, I forget. FMA had a black character, but I thought they did okay with them.
Which one? Oh,
FMA brother.
the frog dude, right? It was okay. That was I forgot. I remember him. He was okay. What else was bad? In Steins Gate, it's my one like for my perfect show. He's towards the end, some guy bumps into him, and he was like, "Hey, yo, man!" And I was like, the random black character runs into Okabe, and like instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm sorry," anyway, he was like, "Oh no." The black guy walks into him. Okabe to the black guy goes, "Hey, yo!" And I was like, "Why would you have your main character do that? That is so." Yeah. So it's what we export is what they're using as their influences, but it's so annoying.
It's just like, oh my god, we talk normally also.
Yeah.
Just like, what are you doing?
Anyways, I'm sure people will be triggered. Once again, guys, we love anime. You know, we're not. We don't. It's not that deep. But I figured it'd be fun to call it out. Anything else, Brad?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, that's been our episode. Make sure you follow us. I have no idea what we're doing. Maybe we'll do one other. Oh, we're doing the draft next episode.
Oh yeah, we got to do the draft.
The power. Okay, cool. All right. Peace.
All right, see ya.